I ain't want nothing, man. I just wanted to tap in y'all this, drop a little YouTube video for y'all this week. Something on my mind. So what I'm noticing is like trendy trainers, right? It's different kinds of trainers that I'm seeing that I'm noticing, right? You got, now I'm gonna just jump right into it. I ain't even gonna play no games. You got the overly educational trainer. He sound like a professor in Howard or a professor in Harvard somewhere. This is the person that just got all the information in the world, right? And they smart and they educated, but they explaining words to you that you don't understand. Now it's good that they formally educated. It's great, right? However, you don't know what they talking about, so it's like it's jargon to you. You can't understand what they mean. Like so, it's just like they want to throw. It's like they throwing up on you because what they saying it might be right. But the thing is, they saying it to somebody who just don't understand what you're saying. It's like you talking in a whole nother language from outer space, because these people don't understand. You just don't understand what they're saying. You just don't understand. And I ain't gonna lie. At one point, I wanted to overly educate, people and my clients and stuff like that. But until I realized one day, it just hit me like, yo, they not gonna know what you talking about. At the end of the day, they only care does it work, and can you do it for them? And that's it. That's all they want. They don't want to know how many big words you know or none of that. They don't want to know. It's impressive and it's super. I mean, you need to be educated. I'm a super advocate for knowing your stuff because it's an influx. Everybody a trainer now. Everybody's a guru. Everybody is an influencer. Everybody just over the top with it. So it's good that you super know your stuff. Like it's important. I'm really advocating for that. I really push that line, like know your stuff. However, bruh, slow it down on some of these words, bro. Them people don't understand that. Make it simplified for them. Make it easy as possible for them. Like, so that's just like I need you to just keep the main thing, keep getting those results and keep on like that's it. Like just keep getting those results. Educate them along the way, but make it simple for them to understand. You want to educate them. You want to educate them to the point where they able to do this without. They don't need you to hold their hand. You see what I'm saying? They able to eventually learn their body, learn what to eat, learn their way around the gym. All that they need to make this a lifestyle, and they don't want to feel like they going to get a damn doctorate in medical or something like that. So just keep it simple, man. So that's one style of trainer that I'm seeing like an influx of, right? And another one is the overly scientific trainer, right? That's the trainer. Now don't confuse this with the guy who's just teaching you the big words. This is the trainer that's in the gym that's just overly explaining all the moves, like overly explaining them. Now, form is super important because you don't want to injure yourself, you don't want to hurt yourself, you don't want to do nothing bad to yourself in the gym. You need to know what you're doing, you need to know how to move your body, things like that. You need to know stretching, all that, warm up, cool down, everything. However, you got these trainers that be in here like they will spend the whole 3 minutes of a reel just explaining certain moves. Like that's another like, come on, bro, just show people how to get from point A to point B, tempo, form, time under tension, how many seconds, this, like that, eccentric, ace, you know what I mean? Like they need to know that. Like all this over the top, just it like this angle, like people don't want to be everybody don't want to be a bodybuilder. And I'm only saying this, right? Because I notice a lot of these trainers, it's cool if you're talking to a bodybuilder, right? But a lot of these trainers, y'all, the ones who be like a lot of them who overly scientific with the movements, I'm noticing a lot of them, they just trying to train regular people. And the thing is, the regular people not going, they not like I'm saying with the trainer with the words, they not gonna understand all that. Honestly, they not even here for all that, for real. They just want to get what they want to get, and they want to kind of learn a little bit on the way so they could do it on their own, and that's it. They ain't trying to go step on Mr. or Mrs. Olympia stage. You know what I mean? They ain't trying to do all that. So try to simplify. What I'm saying is, man, for the first two, keep it as simple as possible, man. And I ain't no guru or nothing. I'm just saying, I'm looking at it from a lens of a person who, like, I'm looking at it from when I first started. I needed to understand this. I needed this to be as simple as possible. Not saying it's easy, like it's super easy work, because it take work. However, I need this to be simple so it helps me learn. right? And I'm pretty like, I'm pretty willing to do the work. So, it's not going to really discourage me as much because I already know what I'm getting into. But to the regular everyday person that's just trying to come in, lose some weight or gain some muscle, a lot of them not, and they ain't trying to step on the stage or nothing like that. They ain't trying to hear all that, man. So keep it simple. All right. So another trainer I'm noticing too, the overly, like, this is like a fad too now, right? And shout out to the ones who really like that, right? But it's some of y'all who fraud and like y'all just following the trend. Like a lot of y'all like these overly rude trainers. Like you just think like that's the cool thing. And I know a lot of y'all some of y'all just be putting on for skits, but I see a lot of y'all really like try to be extra rude because y'all think that's the trend and y'all think that's what people like. Oh, or you'll hear the girl say, man, I need a hard trainer that's gonna be up on me and this, that, and the third. So you just go out your way to be disrespectful, curse, whatever you want to do, and that really ain't even you. That ain't even your character. Like you ain't even that type of. You don't even stand like that. You ain't even. You know what I mean? So like, don't just follow a trend, bro. I get it. Like, there's nothing wrong with checking people and put them in it because some clients you got to check them. You feel what I'm saying? Like some of them you gotta check. Like you have to check them there, try to buck. However, if that ain't you, like don't try to do that because you're gonna find some people that's gonna buck back and you might have a rough day. But you know what I mean? Just what I'm saying is that it's like, man, be you, man. Don't follow the trend because you see other people doing certain things and it might work for them. It just might not work for you. It might backfire on you. You see what I'm saying? And the last trainer, but definitely not the least, is the hating trainer. Like the hating trainer. Like what I'm seeing is a lot of trainers throwing shots in the captions or making reels or just like they whole career in training, in fitness or whatever is like you just run around like hating, like trying to debunk whatever somebody else. Like first and foremost, everybody different. So it's not one size fit all. It's not cookie cutter. So if you moving with a cookie cutter, one size fit all, this, that, now, don't get me wrong. You're not going to argue with science and math. Science is science, math is math. Undefeated, you can't beat that. However, if you just making your career basically off of trying to debunk everybody or call out what's wrong with everybody's situation, bro, just call it what it is. You a hater. You a hater. And for the most part, a lot of y'all I see, y'all just want to be a part of. Like y'all just be wanting, like if the same people y'all was hating on, if they like collabed with you or, was your friend or something, I don't think you would have much to say. Like for real, I don't. Like, and I see it, right? So knock that off, man. Like ain't nothing cool about being a hater. Like ain't nothing cool about that. Like that kind of tie into the ignorant trainer, the one who want to just talk like for I don't know like it's this wave came through of people just being overly ignorant, like overly ignorant. Like, yeah, I got a slick mouth. I'm gonna get with you. I got a slick mouth. I'm gonna put you in your place. I'm kind of aggressive with the training. However, I also a school y'all also like treat you like family if you're willing to do the work. Now, I'm not going to go out my way for somebody who just don't want it. I'm not going to do that. However, if you show me you want it, you going to show up for you. I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to show up for you. I'm going to help you in any way I can if I see you willing to help yourself. But it's just like now it's a wave of trainers that just overly ignorant. They just, you know what I mean? They just dickheads, like for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they think it's cute. Like a lot of y'all niggas remind me of like high school kids. And y'all be grown as hell, 35, 40, 45 years old. And you think because, you got some muscles or you in the gym and you got a tight shirt on or whatever, that you could just talk how you want to talk. Bro, you gonna have a bad day. You say that to the wrong person, daughter or wife or fiance or cousin or whatever. Like you talk to certain people the wrong way, bro. People ain't going for that. Like now I get it, it's the internet. So you can say what you want to say on the internet behind a keyboard. But I'm saying if you in person and you train, like be mindful, bro. Cause everybody, people have days when they ain't trying to, they not really in the space to accept what you trying, the ignorance. Not the sternness. I'm talking about the ignorance. Like, so chill out with that, man. Hate, like, don't be overly. I'm gonna go back through it. Don't be to the scientists, to the new scientists. Don't be what they call or Back to the Future, Marty Doc. Don't be Doc with all the science projects, bro. Make it as simple as possible so when people can understand what you're saying and they can follow what you're saying outside the gym. To the guy in the gym that's overly explaining all these moves, yo, bro, they not trying to be bodybuilders, man. Just show them, teach them about tempo, time and attention, stuff like that. Point A to point B. The hater, just stop being a hater, dog. Like, for real. Stop being a hater. It's corny. And the ignorant dude, man, listen, tighten up, man. You ain't got to be ignorant to everybody. Be firm, but be fair. All right? That's all I wanted to tell y'all, man. The bully don't, you know what I mean? I'm going to let y'all go, man. Have a good one.